Hello students. So today we will talk about unit number 7, that is psychology and injuries in sports. Okay. So in the physiology and injury in sports, these are the unit contents. First is physiological factor determining the components of the physical fitness. The second is effect of the exercise on the cardiorespiratory system, effect of exercise on the muscular system. Fourth one is sports injuries, in which we will talk about the various classifications: soft tissue injuries, abrasion, contusion, lactation, incision, sprain, strain, bone and joint injuries, dislocation, fractures, first aid, aims and objectives. Okay. Now the physiological factors determining the components of the physical fitness. These are strength, speed, and the endurance. In the strength, we will talk about the size of muscle, morphology of the muscle, body weight, intensity of the nerve impulse, coordination of the muscle that participate in the movement, and hypertrophy of the muscle. In speed, we will talk about the explosive power, muscle composition, elasticity and relaxing capacity of the muscle. Okay. Mobility of the nervous system, biochemical reserves, and the metabolic power, flexibility. In the endurance, we will talk about the aerobic capacity, anaerobic capacity, movement economy, muscle composition. Okay. So first, we will talk about the flexibility. In this, we will talk about the anatomical structure of the joint, age and sex, muscle strength, stretchability of the muscles, state and organism, injuries, stretching muscles, environment, active and motionless lifestyle. So let's start. First, we will talk about the physiological factors determining the components of the physical fitness for determining the strength, in which the first point is muscle strength. As you can see in a diagram, bigger and large muscles can produce the more force. Males have the larger muscles than the females, so that the size muscles and strong can be improved with the help of the weight training. Okay. The second one is muscle composition. There are basically two types of the fibers in muscles: fast twitch fibers and the slow twitch fibers. The muscles which consist more percentage of the fast twitch fibers will produce the more strength. So there is a difference also, you can see in a diagram, fast twitch and the slow twitch fibers. In the fast twitch fibers that determine how fast you can run, white in color. Training helps making these fibers contract more strongly. Training also helps in making fiber tire a little later. In a slow twitch fibers, determining how long you can run. Red in color, training helps store more energy so that you can run even longer. So these are the sprinter fast twitch fibers. For the slow twitch fiber, there is a marathoner, as you can see in the diagram. Okay. Second part is body weight. As you can see in a diagram, there is a positive relation between body weight and strength, and the individuals who are heavier are stronger than the individuals who are lighter in the weight. Next comes psychological factor determining the flexibility. First one is muscle strength. The muscles should have minimum level of the strength to make the movement, especially against the gravity of the external force. Second, joint structure. There are different types of the joint in the human body. Some of the joints intrinsically have greater range of the motion than others. For example, the ball and the socket joint of the shoulders has the greatest range of the motion in comparison to the knee joint. Okay. Third is internal environment. In the internal environment of the athlete influences the flexibility. For example, warm bath increases body temperature and flexibility, whereas the 10-minute outside stay in the 10-degree temperature reduces the body temperature and the flexibility. Okay. Next is injury. In injuries to connecting the tissues and the muscles can lead to thinning a fibrin on the affected area. Fibrous tissues are less elastic and can lead to the limb shortening and lead to the reduced flexibility. Then comes age and gender. Flexibility decreases with the advancement of the age. However, it is trainable. As you can see, it can be enhanced with the help of a training, as strength and endurance are enhanced. Gender also determines the flexibility. Females tend to be more flexible than the male. Then active and sedentary lifestyle. Regular activities enhance the flexibility, whereas the inactive individual loses flexibility due to the soft tissues and joint shrinking and losing the extensibility. Let's talk about the heredity. Like bony structures of the joints, length and the flexibilities of the joint capsules and the surrounding ligaments are genetical and can be altered by the stretching programs. As you can see in a diagram, like parents, son, daughter. Okay. Next comes psychological factors for determining the speed, like explosive strength. For every quick and explosive movement, explosive strength is indispensable. Like a quick punch in the boxing cannot be delivered if the boxer lacks explosive strength. Explosive strength further depends on the muscle composition, muscle size, and muscle coordination. Okay. Then muscle composition, mobility of the nervous system, elasticity and the relaxation capacity of the muscle, biochemical reserves and the metabolic power. That is the percentage of the power and the quantity in the ATP, atmospheric temperature and pressure, that can be increased through the training. These are psychological factors determining the endurance, like the aerobic capacity. It is a measure of the ability of the heart and lungs to get the oxygen to the muscles. That an example of the aerobic capacity is body ability to take in and use oxygen to improve the aerobic performance. Second, oxygen uptake. That is the highest rate at which oxygen can be taken up and consumed by the heart per minute. Next comes the cardiac output. The cardiac output is simply the amount of the blood pumped by the heart per minute. As you can see in a diagram, heart rate, that is beats per minute, nerves, hormones, blood volume, and the vascular resistance that comes in the stroke volume, that is ml per beat. Okay, students. So these are some factors which are effect to the endurance, speed, okay, and flexibility of a system. In our next lecture, we will discuss about the effect of the exercise on the cardiorespiratory system. Okay, thank you very much.